In the future, Capcom memes will replace money as actual currency, and I'm gonna fill your soul with light.
Cryptocurrency, that is.
Yep.
Welcome back, Space Cadet. It's the Hal Dave's trip to Jupiter, where Repliforce is at the Space Harbor.
No, please wait, Zero.
Please
I don't want to see you two fight.
Don't fight!
You're so cool, you'll kick my brother's ass easily.
Don't
I know! I must assert my cool... Yeah, so notice we didn't have to replay any stage. We got everything for Zero.
Very much.
Got this optimized. Sadly, this is the last, like, Mega Man game that can be optimized.
Oh, God.
Yeah, starting with X5, it's just kind of becomes more and more of a clusterfuck.
Yeah, well, X continuity is a bit of a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I mean, you can actually, like, really draw a line that it's supposed to end at 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because there's certain things from 6 onwards you just fail to make sense.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's see. Dang it. But now, like, man, it looks like you're in a beehive.
Giant robot beehive?
Yeah, giant robot beehive filled with, like, Swarm. The greatest Marvel villain ever.
Man, this level's so short. It always bothered me.
Well, probably...
Like, compared to the first Sigma Palace stage in the original Mega Man X, like, you are climbing up higher and higher, and you fight 3 different bosses, and here it's just like, oh, blow up a bunch of mooks, and you're here.
I don't want to fight! Step back!
I'm sorry. I'm too honorable.
Iris will be sad if she loses you, and I can't fill her soul with light!
Don't be so presumptuous, Zero. Save it until after you've defeated me. Man.
But Colonel, what am I fighting for?
The ball bearings on this guy.
He does have a lot of ball bearings.
They keep him balanced.
It's true. That and his chin. His massive chin. That is in no way...
We need to account for the fact that we don't have armor or frost tower. We have Kyoretsu-san.
Kyoretsu-san! Stab, 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 stab with ice, stab with ice, stab with ice. And last but not least, stab with ice. Oh, stab with ice!
Yeah, like, Zero's a more interesting guy to play as because of how in-depth his melee moves are.
No, they are pretty impressive.
Because you have to worry so much more about things like positioning.
Yep.
Tell Iris that her brother died happily. God, you know, like, he's clearly modeled after, like, some European captain, but at the same time, he's got, like, the samurai honor going on.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, he's classic.
Because it's Japan. All they know is samurai honor.
I only know honor! You know, the greatest of all things. But we are going to go forward into the future. Where are you, Iris? Man, I hope she doesn't betray me.
His girlfriend ducked out.
I'm on. Don't do this to me, Iris. I can't be alone. X is not here, and I don't have to cuddle with him. I need a cuddle buddy.
You know, I totally, like, got cut off before when I was about to be like, you know, assigning human characteristics to robots always seems like the weirdest thing. Because, especially in that case, where it's like, you know, things that we find comforting as animals, like, would have to be programmed into a robot.
No, it's not the most unusual thing about it, because humanity, if there's one thing humanity likes to do, it's make things that remind us of ourselves.
Humans are the ultimate narcissists.
Well, basically. Like, dude...
So we programmed we made these robots to be, like, male and female, and they would be attracted to each other just because we're narcissists. Which actually makes way more sense than anything in Transformers.
To be fair, actually, there are some... I'm not going to actually go into weird Transformers lore.
Let's focus on this thing here. So, there is no official explanation for whatever the hell it is she's holding. Official fanon, that is unofficial fanon, is that is the Colonel's DNA soul, or like a cyber elf or something.
Okay.
So she's got his data, and merges with it, To become the ultimate weapon.
A ride armor with a helmet.
Yes! Now its head is covered. Why didn't anyone else think of this before now?
Man, it could be... Man.
Also, like most ex-girlfriends, she deploys a web of explosives to trap you.
Apparently, like, she just is... To be fair, she went full Gundam with, like, just equipping bits there.
Yeah, I remember, like, growing up, like, I was playing this game, you know, right as I was hitting puberty, so, like, this seemed like the biggest, like, relationship drama to me.
I could see that, just like the like, to be fair, we're gonna get to that scene in a bit. We all know the scene.
We know it well. We love it.
We know it in our hearts, and it's only enhanced by the stub.
Alright.
But we have to add...
Got it.
But now, we will answer the question, what are we fighting for?
Iris. Iris. Oh, here we go. Moment of silence for Iris.
Pour one out for Iris.
Iris! Iris!
Zero,
Hang in there, Iris.
please, stay away from Replifos. Let's live
She
together.
has a
In a
British
world where
accent.
only
Oh, that's
Reploids
cute. It's
exist.
terribly terrible.
Iris, there's no world just for Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist. With you.
Iris! 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 Iris!
No!
Iris!
I lost a girlfriend.
Iris! Iris!
I am so...
Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
And that was Mandark as Zero.
Why must I kill everything that I love?
Well, Zero, you've already done...
I was so distracted by the dub that I landed on that shield.
It's true. To be fair, according to some Sprite Bread comics from the 2000s, you already killed everyone else off anyway.
Oh yeah, no, the popular fanon that Zero killed the classic series.
Yeah.
You know, that's as good as any theory.
To be fair, I doubt we'll ever get a real explanation for it.
Oh no, because that'd be like really traumatic, like because they'd have to go and just show the demise of all the classic series characters.
I'm just now just imagining...
Whoops, that's a pit.
You fell into a pit.
You know, let's have some balls and take the spike route instead of the pit route.
Do you have the balls to survive? Is there a god? No.
Do Reploids dream of robot sheep?
Do Reploids dream of special dreams that only men are supposed to have? Only time will tell.
No, actually, I was gonna say Mega Man X5 actually tells us what Zero dreams about, so...
What does he dream about?
His own pure edgy backstory.
Oh god, of course he does. Alright. Now I'm just thinking of like a Zero... Now I'm just thinking of like what Zero's backstory looks like in his head. Oh god, the eggs! I was created by Evil Einstein? Colonel, you look like Evil Einstein, and you have limited animation frames. What?
That's not the Colonel, that's the General. He is superior in military rank.
I am sorry, look...
Zero's you know, on fire. He's calling him out.
General, why?
I killed so many of your dudes. And
So many.
I'm gonna blame you for this, even though I was the one doing the killing. But you made me kill my girlfriend.
Well, to be fair, you know... See,
Those lies are on your conscience. See?
Is Zero just a serial killer in this game?
Dude, Zero is a serial killer. Have you not paid attention?
Well, yeah, but like, you know...
I have no... Hey, General's... God, now I'm doing two. General's just like, yeah, it's part of the war. There's a reason why they call them casualties.
To be fair, this is where we kind of bring up like the Char elements from Zero to an extent as well. Oh hey, Big Sam!
Yeah, really.
Fight him in his 2 frames of animation!
God, yeah, it's really... Actually, I had a thought about why that might be the case, though. Because back in the day, sprite sheets had to fit within a certain size range, and the entire list of animations had to fit there, so the smaller the sprite, the more animation frames they could fit.
Oh my god.
And so, if that's the case with this game... Ah, shit, I'm stuck inside him.
You're stuck inside him.
Yeah, so if that's actually what's going on here, it's like his sprite sheet is just him taking up his whole sprite sheet.
Oh, wow. I guess it's like it's...
Oh, that hurt. Okay, so, hey, guess what? We're gonna make use of those sub-tanks we got.
Oh, finally, after...
Yeah, no, because we don't have armor that's making us take half damage.
Fair enough. Does Zero get anything else in later games that, like, help... Well, besides the Zero series, of course.
No, like, later games, they have option parts that you can equip to characters, and so you can actually reduce damage on Zero's part using that. Although, depending on which game you're playing, it may or may not have been well implemented.
Yeah, well, at least the General's dead, and now...
Nah, he's not dead yet.
Oh yeah, he has to...
Just cost him an arm and a leg.
Man, if we got rid of his head, we can go full classic Gundam.
Final shooting!
Pretty much.
Second verse, same as the first. Looks like Sigma's got your final weapon.
Time to
Alright. Next time on Hal and Dave's Trip to Jupiter, we go to the final weapon.
And we can finally put this Let's Play behind us at long goddamn last.
As our Mega Man rampage continues next time.